Bhaktivinoda Thakur is telling that I am writing the explanation of, very easy explanation of this Siksastakam, so that a very common person can understand and realize all this. But how I am writing? I have no intelligence. I am not qualified to write all. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came in my mind and he inspired. And by his inspiration, Nityananda Prabhu gave his mercy to me. And then Rupa and Raghunath, they quickly came in my mind. And they inspired, and that is, I am right. So this is not of only Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Coming from whom? Oh, this slok is of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So who is the teller? The speaker. Who is the speaker of these original sloks? And he is inspiring in his heart. That is Raya Ramananda, that is Swarup Damodar also inspiring, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tested with them. And by their mercy, oh, he is inspired, and then he is. He cannot write all that with Raya Ramananda and Swarup Damodar Mahaprabhu tested. It cannot be. In full. Only some semblance, only a drop or not full drop, a particle he is giving. If whole explanation will be written, then it may be a book of like so much. So much. All Srimad Bhagavat, Chaitanya Charitamrita and Goswami's books, all will come in that. It was a very big book. Very big book. So, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is writing in brief. That we are in this world. संसार चक्र में भरे पड़े हुए भगवत विमुख जीवों का कल्याण. Brahma, when he created this world, Brahma is not creator of this world, but he has created. What he has done? Some parts of a motor car is being done here, some parts there, the engine anywhere, the body anywhere, this anywhere. Oh, and about 50 places there are so many karkhana, factories, and special factories are done. And then a company is that he collects all the parts, and some engineers, they begin to assemble all the parts, and then it becomes a car to drive. All the parts are not done in a same company. Oh, so many companies are. Only they are doing only that part. So Brahma is doing these things. He is taking parts from here and there. Soul cannot be created. Never. No creation of soul. No creation of air, water, fire. ether. Anyone cannot. The dust of earth, Brahma cannot do. All the causes of causes are in Krishna. Sarva Karana Karana. Everything coming from him in crude way. Crude? Raw. And then Brahma, what he does? He collects them and he makes this body, but by the matter of Krishna. Advaitacharya and Nimitta. Mahavishnu, Upadan and Nimitta. All these coming from Mahavishnu. And then Brahma collects it, makes something and makes like this body. Soul is there. 5 Man, Buddhi, Ahankar, Chitta.
Gross elements.
Gross.
And 3 subtle. 4 subtle elements.
Subtle, this is subtle.
This is gross. And
gross. Mind and all are subtle. So Brahma makes these. For trees, creepers, animals in water, animals in air, and everything. So Brahma creates. Then Brahma sees that. Oh, very strange thing. All here in this, what I have done, all these souls are conditioned souls. And they are suffering so much. They are suffering so much, like hawks and pigs and dogs. If anyone takes high class of what? Drink. And he becomes senseless.
Taking alcohol.
Alcohol or anything. Wine. And he becomes senseless in a
lying in a gutter.
Drain. Senseless. But he has something, semblance of his sense. Oh, I am monarch of all. I am sitting in the throne, controlling whole world. Like mad person. So, though we are in suffering, but what we think? Very intelligent I am. I am controller of this whole world. I am tester of everything. I am doer of all activities. There is none equal to me like this. Oh, even in chant, she thinks that I am more intelligent than Devendra. And he thinks that I am more intelligent than Indra and Brahma. So all, each every are thinking like this. And they are not realizing that, oh, I am so stupid, nonsense, and I am fallen. Never anyone, even an ant. I think in our company, whole company, all think that I am wiser than all. Narayan Maharaj knows some words of epic something and some logic, but my logic is more better. I will cut his all arguments. So, it is fact that any realized person who is liberated, he cannot make understand to all these things. Men, conditioned souls, never. They are full of false ego. So Brahma is thinking, how those who are,
how can there be any benefit for the living entities who are oblivious to the Lord, having fallen into the cycle of repeated birth and death, in material existence.
Thinking.
Preoccupied with this question, Sri Brahmaji, who knows the fundamental truths regarding the Lord, sought long to find its solution. With resolute attention, he scrutinized all the Vedas 3 times, and by his intelligence, he concluded that the topmost perfection of religion is that by which one can obtain exclusive love for Bhagavan Sri Krishna, who is the super soul of all existence.
So he is Brahma. He is not conditioned soul. There are 2 kinds of Brahma. One Brahma came from the
Navel.
from the navel
Vishnu.
of Karnapasai Vishnu. No, Garbhodasai. And he was on the top of lotus, and he saw everywhere water, everywhere. Nothing, anything, only that lotus was there on which he was sitting or standing, and everywhere water. Oh, currents coming, breath so much. Nothing else. And after that, by the wish of Krishna, Narayan, he created all these things. And when creation was full, then he is thinking. All were covered with ignorance and very suffering, so much here. He has 4 heads. What is the meaning? Everywhere he can see with 4 heads. Very intelligent. He can see everywhere. And Vedas are in his mouth. Always he is uttering Vedas. He is the Gyata of all Vedas.
The
Knower of Vedas. So, he is perfect person. So, one Brahma coming from here, and his soul, not liberated, but on the margin line of liberation. He has knowledge, all kinds of knowledge. But he is not full liberated Brahma. So sometimes he is in confusion. And next Brahma, when there is no qualified jivas in this Brahma, in whole creation, who can act the work of Brahma, this creation, knowing all the Vedas, bhakti, there are no qualifications, no qualified jivas. Then Vishnu himself, Garbhodasai himself, becomes like Brahma. And then he creates everything. So then this Brahma does everything. Not conditioned soul. There is some difference from this.
He's called Guna Avatar. Is that Guna Avatar?
Both are Guna Avatar. The post is Guna Avatar. But sometimes Vishnu acts as Guna Avatar Brahma, and sometimes conditioned souls, having all the qualities, who are now in the border line of to be liberated fully. So, the 2 kinds. Also there are 2, in Brahma 2 sections, Hiranyagarbha and Vairaj. Hiranyagarbha, Vishnu Tattva, and Vairaj Brahma may be Jiva Tattva. So Brahma anyhow is thinking, how
How can there be any benefit for the
benefit. What?
How can there be any benefit for the living entities who are oblivious to the Lord, having fallen into the cycle of repeated birth and death?
He is thinking. Because he knows something about Vedas. By himself, Krishna or Narayan. Everything in Veda, but very, very deep meaning. Outwardly, since that they engage whole world in creative karma, like Yajna and all others. And Upanishad, they engage jivas in this nirvishesh jnana. But actually, Veda, Pratipadya Vishay, the
subject established by the
Vedas, are what? Krishna. But it is very hard to know this. So, he was thinking, was so learned, as it may be that he was Vishnu Brahma. So he is thinking, how they can be benefited. So from this, or again, it seems and it decides that Bhagavad Bhakti is transcendental thing. What?
Preoccupied with this question, Sri Brahmaji, who knows the fundamental truths regarding the Lord, sought long to find its solution. With resolute attention, he scrutinized all the Vedas 3 times, and by his intelligence he concluded that the topmost perfection of religion is that by which one can obtain exclusive love for Bhagavan Sri Krishna, who is the supersoul of all existence.
This is called Bhakti. What is Bhakti? What has been told? You? Bhakti. What is Bhakti?
Bhakti means that close devotion to Krishna, without material desire, without desire for fruitive activity, or desiring conversion to God, for the pleasure of Krishna, the cultivation.
Pure love and affection. With pure love and affection, the service of Radha and Krishna conjugal is Bhakti. In first stage it is called Bhakti, and after that it can be told like Bhav Bhakti and then Prema Bhakti. Only by this, if anyone adopts this method of Bhakti, that his life can be successful, otherwise no. Today, God, Prema,
Hari Hari Bo.
And he was remembering with Bhakti Krishna. And then in his trance, Narayan came or Vishnu came. And then he was praying to him. And there he told Chatusloki Bhagavat in trance. Not he went to Vaikuntha. And then asked, Javan Aham Bhav.
Astu me tadanugrahat.
So he told 4 slokas. And this is the root of Srimad Bhagavatam. But not in Golok Vrindavan. Here in this world, in Brahmalok or anywhere. He has not gone to Vaikuntha. Never. He can go up to Khir Samudra in this world, in this Brahmand.
Ocean of milk. Ocean of milk.
Only that, Khir Samudra. He cannot go there, beyond. So, after that, he is called Adhikrit Dasya. Adhikrit Dasya means he has been given any service or to create these things. And after this, if doing so, and will develop his Krishna consciousness, then by a special mercy of Krishna, he can be liberated and he may go to Narayan Lok, Vaikuntha. And if a special mercy of Gopis that he has prayed in Srimad Bhagavatam, Tadabhuri Bhaggamiha Jan Kimapatabhyam Jai Gokul, he is praying like this. Oh, I want to be a dust of Vrindavan, to touch the dust of Vrindavan. I want to be any creature or anything in this. If not in Vrindavan, then I may have a birth in any planet, anywhere where pure devotees are there and they are discussing high classes of Hari Katha there. And I can hear there. I can take the remnants of this anywhere in this world. Even not, I'm not qualified to take birth in Vrindavan. So Brahma is praying. So he is in this. He may be liberated by the grace of Krishna. But Vishnu, Brahma, he is liberated.
But
No.
if he's only on the borderline, how could he be the head of Sampradaya?
Oh, a Madhyam Adhikari or more than Mahabhagavat, they can do. Even being in this world. Only they can do. So, the devotees serving Krishna, they are in Golok, Vrindavan or Vaikuntha, they will not. They can have some mercy. Like Lakshmi. Mukta means not in sense of that Vastu Siddhi is not there. But Swarup Siddhi is there. Understand? Go Brahma.